Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of GOW, the Generation Wrestling Podcast. As always, it's yours truly, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. With me, as always, is the host of all things AEW. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka EC's resident Isaac Hayes, King Tuco. Bro, what's good?
Man, you know what's good, man. It's the Wednesday night block party, man. With your
Yeah.
boys hanging out. Leo with the shoosh, please.
Cheers.
Right now we got Roddy Strong taking the Iranagi from Samoa Joe right now as they are battling to see who fights MJF next week for that AEW Triple B Championship.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, bro. Today I wanted to relax a little bit, So I had to come in with the hair down, what I'm saying, looking like a pimp named Slickback.
Right,
So
right.
I'm in my element right now. We talking with the people, man. You had your nice little day off. I had a little chance to
So for
chill.
sure.
Did you feel rested, my brother?
I feel good. I feel rested. I feel relaxed. Getting ready for a long season. Other than that, man, we're gonna do what we do, man. We're gonna talk about this wrestling. And we're gonna, right now we're gonna finish off this main event. We're gonna talk a little bit about the show. Show wasn't too crazy. A few things happened, but nothing too out of the box as we're getting ready for Grand Slam next week. Tony, he's gonna come out the bag on that one. So yeah, man. Right now we're just gonna enjoy this main event as Joe is locking in the clutch. Oh, he's got it in. He's got it in. Roddy's in the middle of the ring. Oh, Roddy tapped out. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Already.
Joe about to
60 minutes
kill.
left. There.
Joe about to kill somebody.
Hey, look, Roddy Strong, he tried his best. The neck just couldn't hold up,
Hey man, the neck. Hey, I guess the neck is really that bad.
Yeah, buddy. Speaking of the neck, man, hey, is NJF really hurt or are we milking this?
I mean, it could be a little bit of both.
Mm.
Could be a little. It could be. Ain't no telling. I'm gonna say y'all better not text Samoa Joe. It'll be the last thing y'all do.
Oh, we got the LCJ in the building. Joe, what's happening?
LCJ, what up, man? Oh, yeah, I see him.
Loserweight champion of the world, correct?
Where you at? He ain't pop up on the camera.
He didn't pop up in the comment. He just
Oh.
popped on Facebook as part of our live viewers.
There he is.
LC Jizzle. People need to slow their roll with Adam Copeland. He's not going anywhere. Yeah, you never know. But I agree.
Joe coming for that gold. All right, man. We know who it is. We know it's gonna be Samoa Joe versus MJF next week for that AEW World Heavyweight Championship, man. What are your thoughts, man? Real quick, as we'll talk on that real quick before we get to the rest of the show.
I mean, hey, come on. You got two horses going at it. You got MJF, you got Samoa Joe, you paying back. You're doing a callback from years ago at NXT. Now these are two grown ass men and an upstart promotion coming off a historical weekend a few weeks ago. Let's run it back. And then, even if Joe loses, I mean, it ain't like he gonna lose his championship. So, hey, at this point, all they gotta go out there and do is have a great match. So hell yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Leo. That it's still early.
Early as fuck. 5 minutes. They taking a WWE.
And all of a sudden now he saw Adam Cole coming down. All of a sudden now his neck hurts.
That's funny as hell.
And like all of a sudden he just dropped. Oh, my neck, Adam.
He full of shit. He full of shit. You know what's crazy? A lot of people are actually liking this Gary for Roddy Strong. I don't really know how I feel about it yet.
He's pulling off the whiny bitch very well. That's how I see it.
Roddy whiny bitch Strong.
He's just pulling off the whiny. He's just pulling off the whiny bitch really good. Now all of a sudden, oh my God, he's so hurt. He can't move.
The way he was cool until Adam Cole came out, he just flopped
and just fell over like Come on, man. It's legit, Leo. He said it's legit. They got the stretcher out.
That's funny
You
as
know.
hell. So I guess instead of a hospital, they're gonna take him to a medical facility, huh?
Yeah, the backstage area. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. It's going to the trainer's room.
And you know what's funny? Like when they have like those segments where like they be in the back, like in the how about they call it the USA in the parking area, and they
Mm.
pull off. I want to know where like do the ambulance really be going? I don't know if they just like circle the block, like all right, camera shot done, bring it back.
And they probably just go to the end and then out of view and then just like, all right, that's it.
Yeah,
You don't go far. It's just for the effect. Really? This dude's really milking the hell out of this.
bro, you got all these damn refs out there. Like he didn't even take no shot to his neck. He just got choked out and was perfectly fine. Lord Jesus, they got this man playing dead. Hell no.
The fact that Adam Cole is going along with this shit.
It's hilarious. It's
Yeah.
hilarious. See, this is some WWE shit right here. Tony Khan said, all right,
Oh,
I
Joe,
got
Joe choking out Cole. I
you. This is hilarious.
mean, okay, all right. Joe had to bring it back to reality. Like, hey, we gonna get done with this stupid shit. We back to what I'm doing. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that, man. That was a better way to end the show. Not even gonna lie. I appreciate him coming out and choking the hell out of Adam Cole, just to bring it back to the title picture. That hey, I'm about to kill this man. That's all I needed. It's okay.
Leo says maybe the way he turned his neck to look at Adam Cole, he re-aggravated the injury. Shut the fuck up,
I
Leo.
mean, he could have. Who knows, man? Who knows?
He caught a third-degree neck hernia.
Oh man. Whew,
Look
excuse me.
at crooked ass Rick Knox.
I mean, hey, that's Rick
Oh,
Knox for you. Ah man, Moxley going up against Ray Phoenix for that AEW International Championship. Ooh, that should be a really good one right there. Over or under, Moxley bleeds.
oh, bro. Over as fuck.
Uh,
Over.
Rhea versus Toni Storm for the AEW Women's Championship. And then, of course, man, we got Claudio, the Ring of Honor World
Claudio.
Champion, going up against Eddie Kingston, the New Japan Strong Open Weight Champion, champion for champion, title versus title. Who will walk out double champ? And then, of course, we got Chris Jericho versus Sammy Guevara, the Les Sex guys going one on one. This is it, make or break for Sammy Guevara. Man, not a bad little card for Sam next
Nah,
week.
not at all. Not at all. You know he gonna go all out. You know what I'm saying? Them entrances gonna be immaculate. We're gonna probably have some special themes. Tony Khan paying that money because why not? Damn it.
Yeah, I can see they might add another match or so. I can see something else might be getting added. Uh,
You know what's funny? You asked what's the over under he bleeds. Hey, we need to have a bet on these matches on if he doesn't bleed. Like, is he not gonna bleed?
I
I don't know how
mean,
that man got any blood platelets left. Like, god damn, bro. Like every week, it's like the damn blood bank.
look, he only bleed once a week, so I mean, he's got 7 days to replenish. I don't know if he's filling back up what he's losing, but you know, we'll see.
Yeah, he said close enough.
We'll see. Right, close enough. I mean, it is what it is. Ah man, but all right, man. So speaking of Moxley, speaking of bleeding, he fought Big Bill for the AEW International
Yo.
Championship. He won, of course, but obviously it set up a match between Brian Danielson and Claudio this Saturday on
Mhm.
Collision versus Ricky Starks and Big Bill. From there, not a bad way to start the show, but it was okay. Of course, Moxley from Cincinnati, so of course he got that hometown love. He got that hometown cooking as soon as he came out. Your thoughts, real quick, before we move on, man.
Hey, no, like Mox versus Big Bill, solid match. The match went exactly how I thought it should have went. Big Bill looked like the big badass he is. I don't care how bad of a beast Mox is. Big Bill still 7 foot, 260 pounds, and I feel like they did a great job of displaying that. But of course, Mox being Mox, he got the victory in the hometown. So fuck the Bengals, but go Mox.
Well, we already did that to the Bengals. Leo says he didn't bleed versus Orange Cassidy, which is true. He didn't bleed. That was Orange Cassidy that was bleeding. We got a good dynamite, says Joe. It was a good dynamite. It was cool. Nothing crazy. It was just set up for what's coming up. Then of course, man, the Roddy Strong, Adam Cole segment, them going back and forth with what they doing. Then of course, Don Callis reveals they're going against Shibata. They're gonna take out Shibata next. They're gonna get at Kenny Omega by all his friends by any means necessary. And now he is known as the Alpha. That he's beaten Kenny Omega twice. He's no longer the ace in wrestling. He's the Alpha. Take a shitter. he's the Alpha taking the shitter. Then of course, man, the BCC. Of course, that's when they issued the challenge out to Ricky Starks and Big Bill. Then of course, Hook and Orange Cassidy kind of had a meeting of the minds, just paying respects to each other, which was cool. And then we got that fatal four-way, man: Shida, Storm, Rose, and Baker for the number one contendership for the AEW Women's Championship. Of course, we already know Toni Storm won, but bro, what did you think of this fatal four-way to these women?
In the words of one great Tony Marilyn Monroe Storm, chin up, tits out, and watch for the shoe. I like the match, man. It was cool. It was cool. I got to see the DMD in action. I got to see my girl Nyla. It looks like they're starting to finally utilize Nyla Rose a little more, which is cool. She's not necessarily being in the background of Shafir, but we understood what that was. And I like this. I like this. Hey, Saraya pretty much called out Toni Storm. Hey, look, she lost her top spot. She lost her position. She lost her title. She lost her goddamn mind, man. She don't know what's going on. And I like how you still teasing the fact that Ruby Soho is still on Saraya's side. So it's really just Toni Storm out here as a loose cannon. So I'm really excited to see these two women do what they do. I'm really curious to see how this match turns out.
Leo, I think we might see Jay versus Statlander at WrestleDream. We may see that third match. That
Oh,
actual second.
yeah.
We may see that the second because they actually got to have an official match because Jade had fought a match before she fought Statlander. So even though she fought her,
Yeah.
still, you would want both opponents fresh for an official fight. And then after that, I don't know what we get after that, but we'll see. Um, Christian telling Natty crowd, it's more embarrassing that the Bengals lost to the Browns. I mean, the way they lost, we spanked that ass. We were their daddies last week.
Yeah.
And then of course Saraya talking that talk after Toni Storm won. Then of course we got Jericho and Sammy just pretty much reminiscing. Even Jericho mentioning that damn big ass panda head that he wasn't a fan of Sammy Guevara, and Guevara basically letting it be known, man, he wants to be looked at in the light of all the great champions that are there and have come before him. And yeah, and we wanted to see that too. So I'm okay with this. I like the fact that when Jericho mentioned, like when he told Sammy and Daniel Garcia, if you want to take it to the next level, you got to do outside of Chris Jericho. And even though people took it as he was just trying to dump them off, but it made more sense now when he actually said it, and they kind of had this moment in the ring because it's like he wasn't wrong, he was right. He's like, bro, you gotta take that next step. Like it ain't so much about me not appreciating y'all, bro. You're becoming more than what you have. We watched Daniel Garcia be a guy that was coming in and doing good but losing, and then all of a sudden just start whooping ass, and now he's won championships and he's been doing stuff. So
Right. Right.
and we've been watching Sammy also. We watched that panda head kid come in, and we said he was too lackadaisical. He was too sure of himself, man. He need to come with a little bit more effort. And then we saw that effort, and he became a 3-time TNT champion. So it's not like we ain't seen Sammy do some stuff. So it's good, it's a matchup that he needs to have, face Chris Jericho. I'm good
Yes,
with
sir.
it. Most definitely. And then of course MJF talking his talk, regardless of the winner who he may face, but we all kind of figured it would be Joe. Then of course, man, we got the match that I believe you said was match of the night. Brian Cage versus Adam Hangman Page.
Yeah.
Bro, your thoughts, man. Go ahead and talk to the people.
No, like I said, man, yeah, that was a match. I didn't know I wanted to see, but two, like I got it, and it was a really good match. I've been very critical of the booking of
Mhm.
Brian Cage. I've been very critical of his matches he's had in AEW. And to be honest, there's been a lack of opportunity, but I feel like the opportunities he has gotten more times than not, man, it just X didn't necessarily mark the spot with his ass. But this one against Hangman Page, bro. Hey, peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and
Right.
jelly. A lot of times with Cage, like oil and water. It's a bull in the china shop. But hey, this one was good. And Hangman, I was really more so thoroughly pleased with what I saw from Hangman because we really ain't seen Hangman on TV in a consistent role since he had a kid for real. So he
Right. Right.
looked good, and I'm excited to see where that goes for him. But hey, Brian Cage, I'm impressed. Hopefully, we get more
Mhm.
of him. But like I said, Hangman, main story was him. He came out, he looked good, he dominated. Good
Yeah,
shit.
no doubt. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Like I said, then of course, man, the story further along with him and Swerve, as we will get Swerve Strickland going up against. I'm sorry, Swerve. Swerve Strickland. Going up against Adam Heyman Page at Wrestle Dream. Along of
Hmm.
course with seeing Brian Danielson going up against Zack Sabre Jr. So that's already two good matches, and of course, Leo says, Nana had to hit the dance once Swerve music hit, and of course, he was getting it in the ring. My boy was in there moving and doing it. He even had the Young Bucks doing it with him before they gave him that sweet super kick party. But I'm definitely hyped. I mean, what Swerve said to Paige last week hit more than what Paige had to say back, even though it was a good rebuttal, but it just it was good enough. It was good enough, it was just for him to have a comeback after winning. But yeah, man, I'm looking for my boy Swerve to pull out the victory in this one. It's definitely time for him to step up and get some singles gold around his waist.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Swerve, he's done the tag team thing and the group thing ever since he came in AEW. I like him in the group. Don't get me wrong, he's a hell of a leader, but bro, we need to see Swerve. Hey, he need to be out here shining on his own with that singles goal, like you said. So, I mean, if he got to be Swerve and Hangman for that to happen, let's go, let's go.
If Nana keeps being if this entertaining, the Mongol embassy will be baby faces. No, they won't. Uh, he'll just he'll just be entertaining. You can be entertaining and still be a heel because of what they're gonna do. Swerve ain't finna turn into a face, and the embassy ain't finna turn into no faces.
And
Nana's
I'm
just
a
Nana's just swerving as he's driving. That's all it is. He just
And I'm gonna
swerving.
be honest, I don't want to see Swerve as a face. I said this
No,
back when he was in
no,
NXT, because when he was in NXT, you always was a fan of Swerve. I really didn't become too much of a fan of his like character work until he started like not necessarily become a heel, but when he seen the way Hit Row and that his swag just got a little cocky. I'm like cocky Swerve just hit different. So
yeah,
nah, man, let Nana do his thing. Keep Swerve how Swerve is. You say Swerve while he ride, you know what I'm saying?
right. That's all
And
that
that's
is.
it.
That's
That's it.
it.
I like how Nana though. Hey, shout out to Nana, man, for that contract extension. He deserved that shit. Because I specifically watched Dynamite hoping to swerve while I drive, you know?
And he most definitely got his money in the ring, man. My boy put
Yes,
on a
sir.
nice little performance, but
Yeah.
definitely want to see that matchup at Wrestle Dream. Then of course Daniel Garcia look like he's gonna try to get recruited by Don Callis. Then of course they recap Jay showing up and laying out Statlander and letting her know, hey, I want my belt back. Then of course Nick Wayne and Darby Allin, they won against 2.0. And then of course
Mhm.
Christian Cage. Oh, that's another match. Christian Cage had challenged Darby Allin and Sting next week. That's another match that they didn't announce,
Yes,
but that's
sir.
going to be next week. Darby Allin and Sting versus Cage and Luchasaurus at Grand Slam. So that's another match. I'm like, I felt like it was another match added. That was the match that they added. Um, so we're gonna get that, and then of course, we already talked about the other matches for the card, and then of course we watched Samoa Joe choke out Roddy Strong, and then before we watched Roddy act like a bitch when Adam Cole came out. Good show. I give it a mid show. It was a good mid show. Nothing crazy. Again, everything was leading to next week. We
Mm-hmm.
knew everything's leading to next week. Some stuff is leading to the pay-per-view in a couple of weeks. So nothing wasn't nothing crazy. Had a couple of good matches. Like I said, good stuff for good stories to just kind of further with some of the storylines of what's going on. And yeah, we're gonna get ready for Grand Slam. Shit. Other than that, man, that was about it. I can't call it no more than that, man. It was a good mid show.
The LCJ says, "Hey, I busted out the Nana swerve dance. My knee, I popped my knee.
Yeah, you can't swerve while you drive, man.
Nah,
You gotta have that
nah.
rhythm. You better
Hey,
learn how to move them hips, not so
I,
much your
I,
knees.
I was about to say, man, your left can't go, your knees can't go left, and your feet going right, and your Achilles going in the middle. You got it's all one
Oh my
motion,
God,
baby. It's
dude.
all
Oh
one
my God.
motion. We can't have the
For real.
LCJ out here looking like a slinky. but,
Man,
with,
for real.
but with that being said, my God, man, yo, bro, before we get out of here for the Wednesday night block party, man, any final thoughts
For
for the
sure,
people,
man.
bro?
Nah, man, we appreciate hanging out with the people, man, talking to talk, for a little bit, talk a little bit of wrestling.
Yeah.
As we all still recovering. And we all still recovering. But other than that, man, like I said, we're just getting ready for next week, man. Grand Slam, Arthur Ashe Stadium, man. We'll see what it do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, with that being said, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of GOW, the Generation Wrestling Podcast. I'm the franchise. He's the king. And we'll see y'all when we see you. Peace.